75 days isn't going to fix everything I did to myself in a year and a half. 567 active calories, 666 total calories. Oh, the calories of the beast. I'm in a mental funk right now, y'all. Today has not been the best day. A lot of people don't know how to handle that. Some people, will perceive passion when there's a change in energy or there's a change in tone. They'll perceive that as, oh my gosh, wow, he's gotten so emotional. He's getting all worked up or whatever. And it really is just, no, it's part of my personality, who I am. Whenever I really believe something deeply and I start to speak about it, I just naturally, I turn into this, really passionate person. Good morning. Day 71 of 75 hard. Let's go. Creatine and electrolytes. I begin every day by reading my Bible, reading my 10 pages, journaling, and then spending a little bit of time in Duolingo. All right, day 71. Today will be a 40-pound weighted vest walk. I am going to have to alter my running schedule a little bit this week because I want to do a hard run on day 75, and day 75 is Friday. So actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not going to do a weighted vest walk. I'm going to run. I'm going to run today, Wednesday, and Friday. Let's go ahead and stretch it out. The weather, at least, is nice. I mean, it feels good out here this morning. As I'm nearing the end of this journey, I have a number of thoughts running through my mind. But mostly I just hope that for anybody who's tuned in, I've been able to provide a realistic day-by-day look at what this can look like for the average person. I see a lot of YouTubers who take this challenge on and stuff, and they're already athletes. They're already in good shape for the most part, and they're just getting in better shape, or maybe they're sponsored and they've got meal kits coming to them, or whatever the case is. They don't work a regular job because they're already a full-time content creator, or maybe they don't have a family. Me, I'm just a normal guy with a full-time job, not sponsored by anyone, not already an athlete. Yeah, I've done some athletic things, but I started in a really bad spot, and I've had to purchase and prepare every meal I've had along the way. I've had to do this in addition to my real life. I've had to try to balance work and family life, and also being a volunteer. And that's why, my journey may look different than some of the other people that you watch, but I hope that you can see in me, if you're somebody that's kind of like me, in the same situation, what you may experience if you choose to take this on. I've just tried to provide the most authentic view of this journey that I possibly could. I hope I've done that. And to be clear, I watch a lot of those YouTubers that I'm referencing. I find inspiration in them. They're at a place where I would love to be if they've obtained, really good physiques, or they're already incredible athletes like Nick Bear or Will Tennyson, you know, those kind of people. Like, I aspire to be like them. But at the same time, it's hard for me to relate to them because I'm so far away from where they are. And that's what I was hoping to provide, is if there's other people out there like me who you just need to see somebody doing something that's more relatable to what your journey could look like, that's what I hope to provide. But yeah, I hope one day that I can be like those guys. I think they're awesome. I think they're amazing. And if I ever achieve that, it'll be really cool to have the journey documented from these days to then. And of course, so much more importantly than all of that, I hope that I've provided just a little bit of light into a potentially dark world. I haven't faked anything. I haven't cut any corners. I've done everything that I said and I told you I was going to do in the way that I said I was going to do it. This has been an authentic, honest, daily look at my entire journey. Some days were better than others. There are things that I would probably improve looking back in retrospect, but it has been what it is. Some days make me look better than others. Others didn't make me look so hot. But it was the truth the whole way. You know, and that includes what my end results will reflect. I wish I was ending this shredded with six-pack abs, you know. I'm not. I'm ending this still in high 20s of body fat percentage, it looks like. You know, still well over 200 pounds. With still a lot of work to do. But the simple truth is, I was so far away from that picture perfect ideal ending place that there's really no way I could have achieved that. But I hope that you see I did achieve good results. I mean, really good results. But hopefully you see also a realistic picture of what the journey's gonna be, you know? 75 days isn't gonna fix everything I did to myself in a year and a half. I gotta go beyond that. I gotta keep this going, I gotta push harder. And it may take several 75 days. It may take the rest of the year. I don't know, but I know I gotta take it one day at a time to get where I wanna be. You know, growth is a funny thing. Sometimes we forget just how far we've come. I was just remembering now as I'm like at the 35-minute mark and just kind of is routine, you know. I'll run this 45 minutes and I'll be done. But the first time that I did 75 hard and I started running, my goal was by the end of that 75 days to be able to run the full 45 minutes. And that felt so impossible. Felt like, you know, I would really be pushing myself to achieve and attain that. And now, that's something, even now, you know, coming back the second time around, something I do without even thinking about it. Like, jogging for 45 minutes is not hard, you know? It's just, it is what it is. We just go out and we do it. So as you're on your own journey, like, take some time to really catalog where you are today, lock it in so that you can draw on it one day and remind yourself just how far you've come. All right, there it is right there, y'all. 47 minutes, 3.5 miles, 567 active calories, 666 total calories. Oh, the calories of the beast. Yeah, workout one done. Let's get cleaned up and get going. All right, everyone, it's about 7:40. I've been working for a little bit. I'm about to get ready to go into my first of a series of meetings that'll put me tied up till well after noon. One thing that I wanted to talk about, though, is I did go on to Fiverr and look for a video editor that could potentially help me out with something. It's very kind of nerve-wracking, even though I don't edit these in a super fancy way or anything. There is kind of a very specific style I try to have, and a lot of that is the fact that, like, it's my content. I know what's important and I know what's not. And I do struggle with kind of letting go of that, even though I know I need the help. But I did finalize, at least a trial run with hiring an editor to do a couple of these videos for me. So fingers crossed on that. We'll see how that goes. I'm sure there'll be a little learning process, a little tweaking process. But honestly, if I could get some help with the editing side of this for a reasonable rate, which it does look like this person that I found right now is pretty reasonable, it'd still be an investment on my part. It could really be a game changer for me. So, we'll see. We'll see. It's kind of nerve-wracking and scary, but I'm hopeful. We'll find out. All right, guys, it's about 10:30, and just real talk. Like, look, I work in the corporate world. I don't talk about my job much at all, but the corporate world can have a lot of demands, a lot of pressures, and I came out of a meeting this morning that just like wrecked my whole day. Honestly, just kind of has me in a negative mental space, little bit overwhelmed, realistically. Pressures are high, things like that, and it's just it's affecting me. Now, with that said, I still have to get another workout in. I'm about to go into another meeting with one of my employees, so I've got to get my mental place right so that with my employee, I don't want to bleed any of the pressure or negativity I may be feeling. I don't want to bleed that into anybody else, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go for a walk while I'm on the meeting with my employee. So that way I'm just kind of out in the fresh air. Hopefully I can decompress a little bit and I can be where I need to be so that I'm responding, well to my direct report and everything. So yeah, I've only got a few minutes to kind of get my stuff together, get my head right, and go in and make sure that I don't leave my people with any kind of negative feeling for the rest of the day. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, guys, I'm back and I'm off of my meeting. Here's that outdoor walk that I did while I was on my meeting. 54 minutes, 2.46 miles. Nothing crazy here. Not what I intend to be my second workout today. I still intend to get strength training in, but I lock this in just in case the day gets away from me and it becomes really, really difficult. Okay, y'all, it's a little after 1. I'm going to break this fast right now. Here's what I'm breaking my fast with. My typical caramel rice cakes, unsalted peanut butter, and sugar-free dark chocolate chips. And I've got some more of these meat sticks. And I've got a protein shake over here. Honestly, I cannot deny that my nutrition towards the latter part of this journey has not been optimal. I was a lot better prepared in the early part of the journey than I have been this past couple weeks. Like things like these meat sticks. They're a good source of protein, but honestly, I should be eating something better. I just don't have anything ready to go right now, so I'm kind of making do. Yeah, I want to finish strong, man. These last 5 days, I want to finish strong. But it's going to be such a hard week, and I just don't think I have room to course correct right now. I'm going to try, though. We'll see. We'll see. All right, everyone. I finished up my little lunch, and I got my second half gallon of water. I just wanted to touch on something real quick. If I'm not making as much sense as I typically do, well, I hope I make sense, it's because I'm still just in a mental funk over how my day started. I'm stressed about what the week is going to look like. And
I haven't been able to kind of pull myself out of that mental funk yet. So what happened this morning was just I was kind of blindsided with some information, some new expectations and requests that are going to create some challenges for me. They're going to create a really challenging week for me. So, work just got a lot harder this week. And typically, if I was hit with a week like this, I would put in extra time at work to alleviate some of the stress that I have. And I know that's not entirely healthy, but that's the truth. That's what I do. And I just so happened to be in a week where I have no extra time. Not only is it my final week of 75 hard, I literally have no extra time because I committed myself to the church and I have to be at the church every single night this week. I have to leave here at 5 o'clock every single day. So now the work week's gotten harder. There are things that I have to plan for and contend with. And it's already a tough week, and I'm kind of beating myself up because I'm not better prepared with my nutrition. I don't know exactly how I'm going to get all my workouts in, the workouts I really want to do, like strength training and stuff, because there's no easy solution. It's like, well, just do it when you get home and then lose some sleep. Well, not only do I lose sleep, but I also lose a little bit of time with my family. And if I lose sleep, that makes an already difficult work week even more difficult because that's something that will compound on me. So it's like there's not just a simple solution. But then the other part of it is the information I was hit with at work. I have very strong feelings about it. I'm a very passionate person, and that can be a strength and a weakness. Because I'm a very passionate person, I care deeply about things and I formulate strong opinions on things. And whenever there's something that I feel like I've really thought this through, I've really planned this out, I've gone through this, and then somebody comes in with a very uninformed opinion and are kind of challenging everything you think, I get passionate because it's like, I know I'm right about this. I know I'm right about this. And I've spent more time on this than you have. But that's something I have to manage because you could be right all day long and be completely ineffective. And when my passion really starts to come out in me, a lot of people don't know how to handle that. Some people, will perceive passion when there's a change in energy or there's a change in tone. They'll perceive that as, oh my gosh, wow, he's gotten so emotional. He's getting all worked up or whatever. And it really is just, no, it's part of my personality, who I am. Whenever I really believe something deeply and I start to speak about it, I just naturally, I turn into this, really passionate person. But in the corporate world, you gotta manage that. You gotta be smart about that. So all that to say, I'm in a mental funk right now, y'all. Today has not been the best day, but I'm gonna work to recenter and get to a better place. I need to be at a better place right now, but I for sure need to be in a better place by the time I get to the church this evening. And make sure that my heart and my mind are in the right place. And I need my mind to be in the right place right now so that I can be effective at work. And I'm really struggling right now, honestly. Okay, guys, it's 2 o'clock. Since I've got to work an hour later today for the meeting that starts at 3, I'm going to take this hour and I'm going to try to get some strength training done right now while I've got the window. So let's get into it. I did finally figure out how to work that thing so that I can get up and down without climbing under the bar. Took me long enough.
That's only 6. I'm gonna have to go down to 30s now. I think I've got a mental block there with 50. Because it's like once 50 hits, I don't have any more in me. I think that's all mental. Okay guys, there it is right there, traditional strength training. I did 32 minutes of that. 223 active calories, 290 total calories. So between that and that other outdoor walk, I'm at 132 exercise minutes right now. I would prefer to just get the full 45 just to feel better about it, but I have to get ready for this meeting. I got to go get changed and everything so I can be on camera. So I had to stop. But look at this, on a much lighter note than the way this day's been going, I hit 190 subscribers today. I'm sure somebody will unsubscribe and then I'll go back down. I'm gonna take it for right now. 190 subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for showing interest in what I'm doing. Man, that feels good. All right, everyone. It's a little after 4 o'clock now. I just got off this meeting. So now I've got to go get a shower, get actually cleaned up. All I did was rinse off earlier. So go get a shower, get some food, and get ready to head out for the evening. Okay, it's about 4:45. I've got 15 minutes before I've got to leave. This is my dinner: 8 ounces of lean ground beef, a cup and a half of white rice, and just a plop of some guacamole. I didn't measure it. I'm going to guesstimate that it's around a single serving from one of those cups. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and eat. All right, I'm done eating and I'm headed to the church. I'll catch up whenever I'm done this evening. See you in a few hours. All right, everyone, it's about 10:30. A lot of time has passed. I was at the church till around 9, I guess, and I got home and ended up watching, some wrestling. It was a really good night of wrestling, so I wanted to stay up and watch it. Stayed up too late. So let's go ahead and wrap up so I can get to bed. Here we go. Total calories for the day, 1,580. 138 exercise minutes and 18,141 steps. There's the workouts that we did today. Go out to MyFitnessPal, show you where we came in on the calories. Again, I landed around 1,900. I really want to try this out and see if I can get my calories up. So we'll see. If I have another week of weight gain by the end of it, though, I'll know that, either I'm not calculating my calories accurately, or I don't know, but I'm trying, there. So anyway, the only other thing that I ate that I didn't show you was I did have a bag of Skinny Pop popcorn. I started fasting around 8 o'clock so I could break my fast tomorrow around 2. And then the only thing left for day 71 is to go in and check it all off. First workout, second workout. Oh my gosh, check it off. Took my picture earlier, read my 10 pages. There's my second half gallon of water right there. It's been done for a little while. Followed my diet and didn't have any cheat meals or social media because I don't drink alcohol. And with that, day 71 is complete. 4 days left to go, y'all. 4 days left to go. So if you've stuck around this long, thank you so much.
give you a little preview of what tomorrow should consist of. Tomorrow, it's going to be another packed one. Every day for the rest of this journey is going to be packed. So I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to work that second workout in, when I'm going to edit. Like, it's really, it's crunch time for me here. So tune back in if you want to see how I get it all done, because there ain't no way I'm failing. There ain't no way I'm failing this close to the end. But it's going to be challenging. It's going to be challenging from here on out. Again, thank you so much. I hope you come back tomorrow for day 72 of 75 Hard.